Hello students, all we know that all the cells are unite to form tissues, and all the tissues they form into organs, and all the organs they form into organ systems, and later they develop into a complete plant or animal. So in this class I am going to explain about the plant tissues. So there are four types of plant tissues. So here the flowchart of the plant tissues is given clearly. So the plant tissues are divided into four types of tissues. They are meristematic tissues, dermal tissues, ground tissues, and vascular tissues. In meristematic tissues, three types are there: apical meristematic, lateral meristematic, intercalary meristematic. In dermal tissues, epidermis, mesodermis, and endodermis. In ground tissues, parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. And finally, in the vascular tissues, two types are there: xylem and phloem. So in this class, I am going to explain about the meristematic tissues and dermal tissues. Okay, right. First, we will see the meristematic tissues. So first, we see the characters of the meristematic tissues. The meristematic tissues are mostly they are the dividing tissues, means they continuously divide, and also they are useful for the growth of the root and shoot tips. And at the same time they are small in size, the cell walls are very thin, and you can see the nucleus very clearly, and the cytoplasm is abundant in the cell, and the cells are they are tightly arranged without any spaces among them, so the intercellular spaces are absent. Okay, right. Now we see the types of the meristematic tissues. There are three types of meristematic tissues. They are apical meristematic tissues, lateral meristematic tissues, and intercalary meristematic tissues. So apical means the terminal. So the meristematic tissues that are present at the tips of the roots and shoots are called apical, and this tissue is very useful for the growing the tips and their elongation, means for the elongation of the roots and shoots, especially the terminal parts are divided with the help of the apical meristematic tissue. The second one is lateral. Lateral means that at the margins. So the meristematic tissues that are present at the margins of the roots and shoots are called lateral meristematic tissue, and they are present around the edges, as we know. So this tissue is useful for the development of the girth of the stems and the roots, nothing but the width of the parts especially. And the last third type of meristematic tissues are intercalary meristematic tissues. So this type of meristematic tissue is present between especially they are present in the areas from where a leaf or a flower grows, means this tissue is present in between the new leaf and stem, otherwise a new branch and stem, means this is the one type of tissues present between the junctions of the new branches or new leaves or new flowers and also to the stem. So in plant tissues, second type of tissues are dermal tissues. So when you compare the dermal tissues, they are thick, and also their cell walls are thick compared to the first type of tissues, means meristematic tissues. And dermal means that is nothing but like our skin, the plants bodies are covered by the dermal tissues. So that's why the plants are protected by this type of dermal tissues, and these dermal tissues they prevent the loss of the water, and also they protect the plants from the mechanical damage, and also they prevent the entry of the parasites, means the pathogen which cause damage to the plants. So it is nothing but the dermal tissues are like our skin, which is like a body covering. So here we will see the types of the dermal tissues. Here three types of dermal tissues are there: epidermis, mesodermis, and endodermis. But in our textbook, the epidermis is explained very clearly compared to the mesodermis and endodermis. So the stomata are present among the epidermal cells, and you know that on the adjacent of this stomata you find two bean-shaped cells which are called the guard cells. So the stomata is nothing but it is a part present in the epidermis only. And you know that in the roots the hairs are formed from the epidermis only. So that's why the epidermal hairs also a part in the epidermis. And you know that some in some plants, especially in the desert plants, so the epidermis is covered by a wax coat, so because to prevent the rate of the transpiration. So thus the epidermis is the uppermost layer in the dermal tissue, and it is very useful. And you know that when you cut the dermal tissues in some plants like you know that they secrete the gums also. Okay, so thus it is also useful for the healing of the wounds also. I think you understood very clearly about the two types of the tissues. The first one is meristematic tissues, and the second one is dermal tissues. Okay, so in the next class we will see the remained two tissues, ground tissues and also vascular tissues.